Welcome you back to Blacksite Sports tonight. We're going to talk about LeBron James confronting an announcer over comments made at Bronny's basketball game. LeBron James was at his son's basketball game back at his old stomping ground, St. Vincent de Paul, and he was there with his team strive for greatness. His son was playing a tough game against a local team. And what basically happened is that LeBron James' son was fouled in overtime. And basically, the announcer said, that's what you get when LeBron James basically is your father. So basically right now what we're going to do, we're going to take a quick look at this video, and I'll come back with some commentary.
And we got one more. Oh. And McNeely is talking, his teammates is jumping everywhere. And again, this is what makes great players. These are the type of situations where having some discrepancies at
LeBron took offense. LeBron took offense to the announcer saying that he's going to get those calls in his gym.
The competitor in LeBron James comes out. The competitor in LeBron James comes out. He's an intense guy. His son's in the battle. He doesn't want his name to be mentioned while they're competing.
Yep.
And I understand that as a parent.
Yep. I mean, to say that he got that foul because...
No, he drew that foul.
Yeah.
It's a foul. And I understand that. And as a parent, if I'm watching my daughter play and she's competing, I don't want you to mention my name. Just allow her to compete. Don't put me in fouls. And here he steps left, right, steps into his shot with confidence.
Now, I agree with what LeBron James did. The only thing I disagree with is that I thought LeBron should have talked to him after the game. He should not have interrupted the game at all by walking onto the court and confronting him right away. LeBron James has a right to say after the game, don't do that to my son. You know, don't make it like he's getting favoritism because I'm his father. And that's embarrassing not only to LeBron, it's embarrassing to his son, because his son has already have to deal with his father being one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And most parents who have children who participate in sports, who happen to be athletes, don't want to be involved in any situation to where someone can say they're getting something other than being, other than being played like the other athletes who are on the floor. This has to stop. And any parent would go to them after the game and say, hey, you're being disrespectful. You shouldn't do that. I know the court is named after me. I know I have invested a lot in the Akron community, but don't do that to my son. And don't let the other parents think that my son is getting preferential treatment on the basketball court. LeBron James should have did it a different way, but he should have did it. He should have stood up for his son. He should have stood up for the team. And he should have stood up for a right just to sit there and watch the game. No one asked LeBron James to not be a parent anymore because he happens to be one of the most successful athletes in the history of sports. Some things need to be done off the court. When they walked off, you saw that the police had to come over and basically, hey, you don't know. You know, they didn't want anything to happen. And you know LeBron's not going to do nothing, but he going to let you know. And this is for everybody else, all the other announcers in the future, that you don't do anything like that. I don't care who's on the air. Don't talk about me. talk about my son in the way he's playing basketball. That's what LeBron James is about. Yes, LeBron James, yes, sometimes wants to be on camera, but sometimes he just wants to be a father enjoying the basketball game, and that's it. I want to thank you for listening to Blacksite Sports. I hope you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, but also share this video.